2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baker going to throw this right away. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Kings! Real.
Mayfield down. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Regular. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, alert 33. Run.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Mayfield now from the 50. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Regular.
Here's Mayfield. Open man right side is Sharp. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Hey, Crash! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
180! Watch out!
Throwing, Mayfield.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet. And they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chuba Hubbard with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts get the upper hand.
That comeback route can't save you the whole game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on.
They'll run. Here's Devon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Ready.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing. Hooker. He'll dump this off to Achane. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Seahawks at 11-2 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And 6 at the 42-yard line.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Hooker. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here's Hooker. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now.
Now Hooker. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. The try! And it will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 13. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up 1st downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. Looking to throw, Hooker. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Xavier Worthy, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Hooker going to try to throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7.
Come on now.
So we'll go for 2, 1 up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, down to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Calvin Austin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts have regained the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big score like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it first and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Here we go.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks.
On first down, back to Achane. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second and 7. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. And Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
This kicker is weird, bro.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but Clark Phillips is good.
Thank you.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's got some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge.
Well, you better stay in your gap.
Too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Ready, ready. Ready.
And they'll turn it power game to try to get in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for two. So a sack on the two-point try. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw, Mayfield. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Sharp's got it left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Completes it to Austin. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield. That's complete to Dell. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And again, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Austin left side. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is 2nd and 8. Mayfield now.
Lucky ass shit. Lucky as hell.
Danny Gray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Quick throw completed by Hooker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hooker's going to throw it. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. From the gun, again to Mitchell. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, and there's a
Lucky ass nigga.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Mayfield with it once more. Buying time to his left.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Demetrius Knight in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
The slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Austin is there.
Nigga just magically ran away from him.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Attack!
They'll look to throw. Trying to improvise. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Nobody gonna chase the nigga.
It's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side. After a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Back. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Quick throw by Hooker complete. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Okay, ready?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Forced out to his left. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker.
No way, bro. No way.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
That shit was so gay.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 hot. 70 hot.
Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is. In these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to Slayton. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Well, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mayfield to throw.
That's all you got. That's a 300 of your yards and came on that play.
But they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Past the 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 6-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Trap 50, trap 60. Ready. 18, 19, target.
Throwing here is Hooker. Connecting with Hill.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now Hooker.
He'll buy some time right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's first down.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down.
Good ass game, bro.
That is how this one is going to come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, You both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.